Do you love delicious drinks that are made with all natural ingredients? Then you're gonna want to try Coco Vida Coquito, the Puerto Rican version of an eggnog that tastes even better. This delicious drink is made with fresh ground cinnamon, pure vanilla, and coconut, and it's perfect for any occasion. Whether you're having a party with friends or just want to relax at home, Coco Vida Coquito will give you that holiday feeling all year round. You can get your hands on a bottle right now by going to CocoVidaCoquito.com and by entering the promo code KBGB to receive 10% off your next purchase. So what are you waiting for? Head over to Coco Vida Coquito's Instagram page, give them a follow to stay up to date on all their latest deals and events. Don't forget to order your bottle today and taste the richness and the love of Puerto Rico in every sip.
Welcome to the Know Better, Grow Better show. This is your favorite host, Jamila, a.k.a. Miss Resource. I'm here with my favorite host, Sean, a.k.a. Mr. Coquito.
What up, what up, what up?
Welcome. How's it going?
What's good, what's good?
Gotta
and then
introduce.
Coming back for the second time, but instead of being the interviewer, he's in the hot seat today as the interviewee.
And he found out like 5 minutes ago.
Mr. DJ Tiny, a.k.a. Unorganized Behavior.
Absolutely.
What's good, man?
Also the Red Cup Affair.
Oh, and the Red Cup Affair.
Get his name right.
That's right.
Get it right.
Names. He got a man of many names and many talents.
Barsandhoopsradio.com.
Yeah.
Download the app. Y'all know where to go to find us. I'm here.
What's up?
What's going on, man? Yo, you know what? It feels good to be on this side. It feels funny to be. It's like I'm in the middle of your show today. I love it. I love it. I'm always on this outside.
You don't gotta hold your tongue today.
I gotta hold my tongue. I don't gotta hold my
your
tongue
today.
Let's go.
That's what's up. So as we always start, so how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. It was let me see. I did the Summer Jam.
Ooh, how was that?
Summer Jam was
It was jamming.
it was jamming. Yeah. I mean, it was packed. It was good for the artists that were there, for the people that like that music and everything like that. But I will have to say, I think they could have did a lot better in representing the 50 years of hip hop. I think they should have had a lot more artists out there instead of just the two that they
More
had.
to represent.
Huh?
You need more people to represent.
Yeah, you need more
with
people.
50
They
years.
only had Rakim. Shout out to Rakim, he did good. And Scarlett. You ever heard of Scarlett yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing her thing, man. Shout out to her. She's doing her
she's
thing.
with Swiss.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And it was the Locks. Of course, the Locks is the Locks, but I expected to see more.
So much more culture and stuff being
Right.
New
Nah,
York.
so much.
The OGs.
Yeah, not just the OGs, but the evolution of hip hop to where it went. You can't do a 50 years in hip hop in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right.
You gotta get there's a lot of pivoted points of hip hop, of certain artists that changed the game, made it go into different directions and everything like that to what it is today in this 50 years. Because hip hop was supposed to be a fast passing phase.
Yeah. So we'll definitely come back to that. There's definitely some questions around that as we interview you. But how else was your weekend? What? How else?
I
can't
Tell
talk,
us what
guys.
the rest of your weekend.
Yeah,
there you go.
Anything exciting? Any exciting news? Relaxing? That?
Of course I relaxed. Plus we came up here. We did another show, of course. Shout out to the gatekeepers. They did their thing and everything. After the Summer Jam, I relaxed. basically
now we
that's
back
what's
here.
it. Yeah, now we back here. Yeah.
Got it. How was your weekend, Jay?
This was the first weekend in a long time. We didn't have anything to do. Anything pressing, no events. We did some family time, did some errands, some relaxation, watched some movies. Like, this is the first time in a long time that we actually had that.
That is true. We did
It
absolutely
felt
nothing.
weird.
How did it
Like,
feel?
It felt weird. Like, yeah, it felt good to just take a step back, but it was weird.
You know
Cause
how
it's like,
you know how you have like a work routine, right?
Yeah.
Like Saturdays is usually our business routines. We get up,
Right.
get some breakfast,
we out.
we take our showers, we go to Dunkin', right?
Mhm.
Grab some Dunkin', and then realize like, oh, we don't got nowhere to go.
No free promotions.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
He's slacking.
And then just realize we didn't have nowhere to go.
But y'all deserve it though. Y'all deserve to be relaxed though. Sometimes you need that relaxation to reset.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
And then go on your mission again.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Because we're gonna be running for a while.
yeah,
we're
y'all
not gonna
be
have
running
another
for
one like this for a
right.
while.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you what movies did y'all see?
I forgot the first one.
So we did we did
the Fantastic Beasts.
We did Fantastic Beasts, all three of them.
Did we watch?
Okay.
No, we didn't finish the last one.
You didn't finish the last one.
We didn't finish. We had an hour left.
I watched the last hour this morning.
You know what?
My bad. No, so we watched Fantastic Beasts because we're big like Harry Potter, Hogwarts fans.
Right.
We also watched, which was a really deep movie, Time in a
Needle in a Time Stack.
Yeah,
Needle in a Time Stack.
Or this on Netflix or something?
No, that
This
was
one's
Amazon Prime.
No. This one's on HBO Max.
Oh.
So how was
I
that?
think so. So it's really deep. Like it's because I'm really like a thoughtful movie watcher. Like things like Inception, Matrix, and stuff like that. So
Right.
this was a love movie, but really deep, and it was about like the paradox of changing the past. Like if you change something in the past, how much it would change in the future.
Right.
Right. But it's surrounded like, is love
Timeless.
no matter what time it's in? Like,
You
will
still in love
always
with the same
feel with
person.
the same person,
Right.
no matter what's going on
Oh, that's dope.
in life. And they showed 3 different scenarios on how that played out.
So like if
Eh,
you had this love, like this strong relationship, you fell in love with each other, and then what if the next day you don't remember them,
And then
right?
you meet them again.
and then you see them again? Would
Like,
you
will
still
you
fall in
still
love with
have
them?
that?
Will you
And
still
it's
love them if you see them for the first time again?
And all 3 times it worked out good for them.
You gotta watch it. I can't tell you. You gotta watch it.
I like
It was
movies like
real
that.
interesting.
Yeah,
But
that's a good one.
One take I had on it, which won't ruin the movie, is that you can take away our memories, but you can't take away our feelings towards something, whether or not you understand it. And that's like one interpretation I had with the movie, right? Because you could erase everybody's memory, but you can't erase that feeling of love.
Right.
Like you can't take that away from anybody.
When you think about it, real life situations, you might forget something that happened, but you might see something like, oh, like I don't know what happened, but I don't like the way this feel, or I like the way this feel. Like there's something about this thing I like, not realizing you had a memory that you forgot about, and that's why you're attracted to that.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's definitely it's a good movie. It's a deep movie. It's a little slow-ish,
Cause
right?
it's not like
No,
it's not
no.
It's not about
action.
action.
Yeah.
No, it's a
It's
love
about, like,
story.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's
it's
deep.
a love story. I can get deep.
No,
What do you
I'm
mean
not
deep?
saying
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't.
I know.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying
You
the
said,
premises
Tiny, you
of it.
ain't deep. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So it was a good movie. But other than that, anything else? That's it, right?
I don't remember what else we watched.
We got some froyo this weekend.
I love Froyo.
I cooked this weekend.
Oh, wait, hold up. Back up for a second. Froyo, is that frozen yogurt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get the
frozen
lingo.
yogurt and we get the toppings on top of it.
All right, that's
Yeah.
that bougie language right there. Let's go.
Call us bougie again. So I think that's about it, right?
Mhm.
That was just our weekend. That was a weekend. But Good segment. So, Tiny, you are a DJ, right?
Yes.
All right. How long you been DJing for?
I've been involved in DJing for the past 30, 40 years.
Perfect. So we need you for this segment of our Straighten It Out.
Okay.
All right. I want you. You want to start? Or should I tell the premises of the?
Yeah.
I'll tell the premises
let's
first.
Tell the
okay?
premises.
So, I don't even know was it this weekend, but sometime last week we went to go get something to eat, and at the bodega, and
I think it was Friday.
Yeah, and then the Spanish guys were listening to like mariachi and stuff back there, right? So
Right.
I'm assuming they were like Mexican or whatever. So then I just had a question in my head, which I asked Jay, and I was like, well, would you call this song a banger? Because, you know, in usually, well, before I say that, so just thinking about like the different cultures and the way we use banger in the hip hop and the rap language, right? In our culture, like would people of different cultures call their music a banger, and or what it can be referred to and what can it not be referred to? Right? So then go ahead with your argument.
So I view the term banger even hard. Like that to me is just hip hop and a rap. Like that's it. You can't say a love song is a banger. Like that doesn't correlate with me.
All right. So
Oh.
wait. Before you go, Tony,
Alright.
but then I was saying, right, the mariachi song, like the Spanish guys could be in their language, yo, this thing is a banger right here
Right.
on the mariachi song. But she's telling me no.
Okay.
We got more to this, but I want
no,
your
all right,
input.
not
Just,
real
just
quick.
off of that part.
All right. First off, banger is a slang word for this is nice, it's excellent,
Let me
it's
go to the
good.
dictionary.
Hold on. Let me tell
Let
you.
them talk, please.
Right. A banger, when it comes to music, it can be a slow jam because it can just hit you that hard. Yo, you know what? That R. Kelly slow joint right there, that's a banger. Yo, you know what? That R&B joint that's right there, that's a banger. Yo, you know what? That Mexican joint that you just heard,
It's a
that's
banger.
Yes. So when you saying it's a banger in any kind of, when it comes to music in any kind of way,
It
it,
could be a
means
Spanish
just
song,
that.
It could be like
It could be a rock song, and somebody can hear that rock song, they're gonna be like, "Yo, that joint is a banger."
if
Well,
they
because
hear,
it's
it
a
came from
slang.
that side, but
if they
like you
hear a
s-
mariachi song,
I'm just thinking about
that's
like
a
a
banger.
slow love song. That's not a banger.
It's a banger.
Oh my!
It's
Like,
a banger.
no,
All right,
no.
let me give you an example.
You fighting the DJ now?
Yeah.
No. Let me give you an example. Can We Talk? Tevin Campbell, slow joint. It's a banger.
No, that's fire.
It's a banger.
No, it's not a
That's
banger.
a banger.
That's a banger. It's fire, banger, all on the same level. That's a banger.
DJ Tiny, would Suavemente be a banger?
Was
Why
Suave.
you so hype?
Because he's proving my point. Like Suavemente,
Yeah.
besa.
It's
A banger, right?
if you got everybody in the club singing to that tune right there, that's a banger. Period.
Suavemente,
It's a
You just so
banger.
hype about this one song and don't know not one word.
Yo,
That's all I
sometimes
need to know.
music is universal. Sometimes you don't even need to know the words and just meaning to rock to it.
I don't know. I just can't relate that term to like "Unbreak My Heart." That's not a banger.
That is a banger.
It's fire. It's not a
That's
banger.
a banger. That's a banger. Understand what I'm saying?
Like
Unbreak
a
my
banger is
heart.
like something that's just like you just like extra hyping. No, not no slow love song.
See. Okay, I see what she's trying to say.
Because banger is supposed to be something that's really hype,
Wait,
something
wait.
at a party
Now, bring up the definition
A
that
banger.
you cheated on.
that I cheated on.
You see, because she likes to research.
I know that.
things
I know
when we
that.
have
It's
a
all good.
conversation.
Slang word.
Dang, I
banger.
forgot which one I found.
It was. Didn't you go to the Urban Dictionary? or whatever?
That one. Hold on.
Come on, because we got an interview to do. And
Nah, I like it. No, let's keep it going because a banger is a banger. Period. No matter what it is, do me, baby. But listen, do me, baby. It's a banger.
It's a banger. That's it.
Anytime you throw something on and it gets the crowd going, you call that a banger. Whether it's slow, fast, R&B, whatever, it's a banger.
Dang, I found too many things.
Over like a fat rat.
Look, she found too many things. She was cheating. She was cheating just to prove a point. And look, now she can't even find it.
Because it was, so what it was saying was that it's a high energy, something that you hear at a party that, yeah, it makes your head bang because it's more so coming from metal. But it's something that's like really, really high energy and like hyper and everybody jumping around. That's what a banger is.
It's true.
That's
a true statement.
And that's why I related more towards hip hop versus like a slow R&B song.
But they doing that at the Mariachi song, or the reggaeton song, or the suavemente, or the cha-cha slide. They doing everything you just described.
The word banger, when we use it in a slang term, means simply just that. It's hot. It's fire. Dope. I want to hear it. That's all what it means when we say it's a banger.
So I'm gonna find the Spanish word for it and let you know that's what they say.
Wasn't it saying that it was hard?
Oh yeah, they say it.
Yeah. We say it's hard too. Yeah,
No,
we say that's
but
what the
banger
kids
is
say.
like a level up though. The banger is a level up than hard or fire.
Well, this go hard. This is what they saying. This is go hard. This is their slang. Depending on who's talking.
The language.
Yeah, depending on who's talking, it's all meaning the same thing when you say it.
You lost. Just pack it up.
It's the first time she lost.
It's
the first time she lost. Drum
This
roll.
is the first time she
I don't
lost.
accept it. Whatever.
She can't accept defeat.
Just accept it. Just accept it.
Whatever.
Oh man. That's it. Just accept it. Can you just on the recording line just say you lost?
I don't accept this. I will be back for revenge.
I'm saying
on a different
though,
argument, right?
What you like 8-1?
Ooh.
You like 8-1?
The only one you won is episode 1.
Wow.
What we on? Episode 9, 10 right now? Yeah. Yeah. Where you at?
I'm right here.
But thank you, DJ Tiny.
Yeah.
This
I
was
guess
proven right here on Bars and Hoops Radio, live and direct. Oh man! But Tiny, again, we appreciate you being the producer of our show, right? With the sounds and giving the quality and everything like that. But now let's get to know Mr. DJ Tiny.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Where you want to start? Jay?
I want to take it back a little bit.
You want to take us back?
I want to get a little personal.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. Let's go.
Where you want to go?
Where you want to go?
Because I can't find anything on you, so I need to know more about you.
You see that, people? That's
no
how you gotta be.
Footprint. No digital footprint.
Somebody like scrub it off the internet.
Yeah, listen. You gotta be mysterious to drawing attention. You understand? The less they know about you, the more they want to know about you. So if y'all want to know about Tiny, y'all come to Unorganized Behavior, or y'all come to Know Better and Grow Better.
There you go.
There he is.
So let's start there then. Let's start with Unorganized Behavior. How did that start and begin?
Okay. It started with me learning how to go live for the first time.
On the radio show? Or
No,
just
on Facebook. On Facebook, right? So, like, sometimes I'll be talking to my sons or whatever, and what happened was when I found out I can go live, I was getting crazy with it. So anytime that I had to prove a point, I go live, and then people see me talking, and I be talking, like, schooling my sons on certain things and everything. And I got a lot of feedback from it. So when I got a lot of feedback from it, I started going in my car, and I started just going live, like, whenever I felt like it. then it got to the point where people was like, yo, you need to come on every day. So I said, what? I said, all right, let me try something anyway. So now I will come on. I would do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I started all of this in my car. And I was getting crazy feedback from everybody. So when we started talking, and I didn't have no real structure on how I was doing it. Whenever I did it, I had no real structure, right? It wasn't organized, but it was my behavior, and that's how I came up with all right, this is unorganized behavior. And that's when I started calling it unorganized behavior. And then I would talk about everything from A to Z, no matter what. I talk about relationships, abusive relationships, goals, vision boards, whatever, to uplift people, and that's how that started.
That's nice. That's dope. And you know, it's pretty deep, right? Because like, again, like, know better, grow better.
Right.
You just
Absolutely.
got it going, and you just got it started. So was there like any fear in the beginning of just recording, even with just your sons, or just doing it by yourself in the car?
Nah, because I was still being me. That's the whole thing. I was just, that's just, when you see me, when you see Tiny, you see me. That's just me. I'm very outspoken. I'm very opinionated. I say what's on my mind. And it came easy, right? Plus, I like entertaining people. So it wasn't no fear, except I got to tell you a story.
Ooh, I like stories.
When I first started doing the show at Bars and Hoops Radio, right? I had my very first show. I had my co-host, Straight Shooter Shay, and my very first show was with Shamelo, right? People, if y'all don't know who Shamelo is, he's behind the beat of Put Your Hands Where Your Eyes Can See for Busta Rhymes, behind Poison. He did joints for BBD and everything, and then he had his own stuff as well. And he was my first guest on my show, right? Now, when I did my show live with Facebook, right? When I do the way I would keep talking is I had to get people to feed back to me. You know, I had to see what they were saying in order for me to keep going.
Right.
So when I did my first show, I went live on Facebook, you know, whatever, and my phone died.
Going live. On your first recording.
No, not the first recording, the second one. The first recording went well.
Oh, but this was your first guest.
Right.
Okay.
So that first one went well. I did the second show, and it went blank. Now, that was the scariest thing ever because I didn't have anybody to talk to or to respond to. So I had to come up with content for 2 hours
with
nobody watching or nobody to respond to and everything else like that.
So taking us back to that feeling, what was you feeling in that present moment? Like as soon as your phone died, like what was that feeling? What was going through your head?
I was like, oh. I was like, oh, yo. I looked at the time. It was 8:05. 8:10 seemed like it was 2 hours long. I was like, oh man, I gotta finish the show, and it's only 8:10, and I don't got nothing to come with. I didn't have nothing, so I was panicking. Right, but I didn't let the people know I was panicking because I was live on air. But I was panicking. Worst show I ever had. The worst show I ever had.
Your first
What
great
did you
guest.
end up talking about?
The worst show.
No. The first show was good.
No, first great guest. I'm saying.
Yeah. The first show was good. The second show, me by myself talking, nobody to talk to, nobody to whatever. That was the scariest moment, but it was a learning lesson for me. I don't regret that moment. That moment taught me how to be a better host. It taught me how to prepare myself more than ever because now I got 5 different ways to come at something just in case if one thing goes wrong. And you got to remember, always be prepared for whatever goes wrong so you can keep going.
And
Plan B?
nothing Well, and
see?
nothing goes as planned.
Right.
Yeah, right.
That's
yeah.
that's what
that,
they teach you in the military.
Nothing
ever-
goes
What's that called? Something law?
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law.
right. Whatever
And
can go wrong will go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that day it went wrong. Yo, I felt bad. I was mad at myself. I felt bad. I said I couldn't believe it. And I was like,
And how
Yeah.
long does your show usually run?
2 hours.
Mhm.
So
2
you had
hours.
2 hours.
Right.
Nobody to talk to.
Random
Had to run a show.
content.
I had to run the show the whole time. Right? Didn't have no DJ to back me up with the music,
Mhm.
the whole nine. So, but I'm like I said, I'm grateful for that moment
Mhm.
because now I can do show with my eyes closed. I know how to run a show and keep a show going and keep people entertained in what I'm talking about
good.
now.
Because you didn't
And
give
that-
up.
Huh?
You didn't give up.
Right. Yeah, that I didn't give up, and you learn from your mistakes.
Right.
The beauty of mistakes, people, is you learn from them.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't learn from them, then it wasn't worth the mistake. Wasn't worth whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You learn from your mistakes.
And you know, a lot of people run at the first sign of failure.
Yeah.
Or the first sign of fear. They like,
Yep.
oh, no, I'm giving up. This doesn't
Yeah,
feel
because you
right.
could have easily be like, oh, it's 2 hours. I have no content. My phone died. You know what? We just going to shut this down right now. You could have easily just shut it down.
Yeah.
But you say, you know what? I'm just going to keep going, talk about whatever pops in my head and just go.
That's what I did. I was just talking about
Could
any and
imagine.
everything. I was just talking about
That was
any and
that
everything.
was truly unorganized
So,
behavior.
Yeah,
so how do you
absolutely.
tie your shoelaces?
And it was so bad too. It was bad, and all I can think of, if somebody was to just tune in that first time and see my show, they'd have been like, "Oh, that show was garbage. I ain't gonna never watch that again." But like I said, I don't
You
regret
found
it.
your cadence.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just like with us, right? Like when we first started recording here,
Right.
you know, Jay was a pro and she's usually not, and I was nervous as H
Mm-hmm.
up here. But now, you know, 10 episodes, 9, I don't know where we at. 10
How you
episodes
feel?
in.
And how you
I
feel?
feel great now. Like this
Eh,
mic
eh,
is nothing.
Right.
The people watching at home, it's nothing now. Like,
Right.
and I related back to what you said because the first episode, I was really trying to quote unquote be professional.
right.
But then, of course, we have our tiny sessions after the show, right? And we'll get to that. But just being your authentic self.
Right. Absolutely.
My favorite line: always be true to yourself.
People
Yep.
will watch you for you, and if they don't like you, at least you gave your true self.
Right.
Mhm.
Like,
Absolutely.
versus keeping up this facade.
Right,
Anything.
because people call you out on your phoniness
Mhm.
real quick.
Yep.
They will call you out on your phoniness. Like you, the more you grow, you're gonna be getting people you don't know seeing what you're doing, and then one of these days you're gonna catch one of them out on the streets. And they're gonna ask you some questions, or they're gonna ask you,
Mm-hmm.
and right then and there, they're gonna get the real you.
Yep.
Like you a liar.
Right. And when they get the real you, they're gonna get the real you because that's all you've been is real from the beginning, and it's no facade. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is me. What's up? Yeah, how you doing? Whatever. Oh, you are the same guy that be. Absolutely, that's just what it is.
Exactly. It's just, and then also like bringing it back like to our first episode. Like again, it was just a pilot. Like we was just explaining what we was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But for the next 2-3 weeks, everybody was talking about that cake versus
absolutely.
Snack
Dessert,
versus
right?
dessert.
And this is what genuinely we do outside, like
Right.
driving, going to the store, whatever our random thoughts are. We're genuine with each other, have them talks, and now we're bringing it here to everybody
Right.
to hear. So,
And the crazy thing is, you think you're the only ones that have these conversations. And then when they,
I'm pretty sure.
But ours is
yo, you
always so
see that?
random.
Yeah.
So that's good. So how long ago was that first episode? Well, from
4 years.
so 4 years on the radio station.
4 years. That
And
was
how long
4 years.
before just the Facebooks?
Oh, that's another like 2 years added on
Before you
to that. Before
started
the
to-
radio, yeah, before
so
the
you was
radio.
going live unorganized behavior for 2 years before you brought it to the show.
Right, before I got with a couple of people, Shout out to my team, and we created the radio station together. So
And you didn't even know you was gonna have a radio station when you started that.
no, I did.
Oh, you did.
I said I
Okay.
was going to be. I spoke it into existence. I said, "Yo, I really like what I'm doing right now. Y'all better look out. Soon y'all gonna see me on the radio station." And here I am.
Nice.
And
So
the
you
next
spoke
move-
into existence. That's
Right.
powerful.
And the next move is TV and everything else. TV, being very successful with it. And I say this before, everything that I did in the past 4 or 5 years to get me here was just practicing. It was a learning experience. Everything that I took from back then to whatever, I learned to know what I'm doing now.
Deep. That's deep.
Mm.
Taking your time, the steps.
Absolutely.
Now, did you project wanting to be on TV too? Did you put that in the atmosphere, or
Yeah.
is it the result of what you've been building that led to that?
Well, I always wanted to be in movies and TVs and stuff. I always wanted to be an entertainer. Let me put it that way, right? In the entertainment industry or whatever. And this just so happens to fall into my lap. And now it's like I'm doing this radio, and now the doing the TV part is at reach.
Yeah.
I can touch it now. So it's like, why not take the next step and just do it?
And I know we can't talk about the details too much on the TV stuff,
Right.
but just making it tangible for people, just like what does that transition look like as well, like from becoming a radio host, to owning a radio station, right? Still hosting multiple shows,
Right.
and then now TV.
Well, I don't know. You know what it is? You know what it is? I feel like the more
feels so
busy I am,
unreal.
right, the more busy I am, the more it's happening. Like right now, I see things happening because in real time, but then I don't see it. You understand? I wish I can explain that better, right? I know it's happening.
But you're not holding it yet.
Right,
It's
right.
not there. You're not there yet.
I'm not there yet.
And
So
you're in it. You're not
right,
outside of it.
right,
Right.
I'm in it, and so right now it feels natural. I can say right now it feels natural, and I'm excited for it to happen. And I can't wait for it to happen. So
And do you feel because a lot of entrepreneurs, right? And you've been doing this again 4 or 5 years, the radio station. Do you feel like doing this TV media? Do you feel as you're chasing two rabbits, knowing that you got the radio station and now the TV?
nah, it's all the same thing to me. It's
Okay.
all entertainment.
Got it.
That's what
good.
it is.
That's
It's
good.
all entertainment, and I'm doing my show. I'm bringing my show to the TV. Now, if I start doing something else like movies or something like that, or
Then that's a whole nother.
that's a whole,
It's still
that's a
entertainment,
whole,
but a whole
right,
nother
Different
lane
type.
outside
right.
of it.
That's a whole new lane. But I'm basically still in the same lane because all I'm doing is bringing my show to TV.
Yeah.
So
Which is, again, another powerful thing that I want the listeners and the audience to hear too, is that you can build something that, and we'll give Bars and Hoops Radio, for example, that this is the foundation and
Right.
the tree trunk, and the TV media is the branches.
absolutely,
Right, so when
everything
you
else is
think
the
about
branches.
Your business at home or something you want to start, and I know you have 10 ideas, you start with one.
Yeah,
And I see, like,
you.
that's what you did, you know?
Absolutely.
You get good.
Let-
Good with one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me tell you something. When you put your hands, when you spread yourself thin, and you got 10 different projects going on at the same time, you're not giving that energy to one project to propel you to get to where you need to get to, and then you can branch out when your foundation is rock strong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the radio station is the foundation. You build on your radio station and you build that up, right? Then let me tell you something. Opportunity creates opportunity.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the opportunity I got with this radio station, and far as I'm going, it just created another opportunity. After the tree trunk, like you said,
Yeah.
is mounted, Now this branch is growing.
Yep.
So now I can go with that branch, and then I'm going to also branch out to other things.
Yep. You got that base, that foundation strong, and you've been going strong. What, 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I don't quit, yo. I don't take a day off.
You don't.
Nah,
You're
I don't take
always
it.
there.
Yeah, I don't take a day off because, I take my day off when I reach my goal.
Mm-hmm.
So looking
you-
at this foundation that you created here, why is this so important? Like, what is it about the work that you're doing here that's so important to you? Like, what's your why? Why is it such a big deal and then branching off?
It's therapy for me. This is my man cave. This is my getaway. This is what makes me listen. Whatever makes you feel good out there,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you going through a stressful day, whatever the case may be, but then you can go to that specific thing that can just take away whatever stressful
Clear
mode
your
you go.
mind.
You do that. You do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it's something that you love to do, go in it 100%, and then you're going to find out that's going to reward you.
Mm-hmm.
Doing
You know?
what makes you happy.
Right. Doing what makes you happy rewards you. This what makes me happy. It's not work to me.
So
You
where
know?
did that come from? Because there's something from your childhood or why this is so important to you and why it became therapy. Was it about the music? Was it about talking to people? Was it about entertainment? Like, what was it that happened
She's good.
that made that therapy?
All right. How can I say this?
What's her name?
It's not.
It's
Nah,
probably
I'm
deeper
just-
than that, like
nah.
further
Yeah,
back.
no. She hit like real home with that one. All right, let me tell you. Once upon a time, I wanted to be a rapper,
Mm-hmm.
right? And once upon a time, I had a whole bunch of opportunities came at me, and I didn't see them.
Wait, what ages was this?
17, 18,
Okay.
19, right, 20, 21. It was a whole bunch of opportunities that was touching me,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't see it, or I was too scared.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was scared, probably.
Afraid to take that leap.
Yeah, I was afraid to take that leap. I was afraid. It was so many opportunities that came my way. It was crazy. All right, for instance, 9th grade,
Mm-hmm.
right? I was a break dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I was going around doing shows with this singer named Charles Cassius. Shout out to Charles Cassius.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Franz Cassius and Gabby Cassius, right? Franz Cassius is now a comedian in L.A. He's doing his thing out there. Y'all gonna look him up. If y'all don't, Franz Cassius, that's my man, right? He was the one that put me in the position that got me to here, right? Shout out to him. He was the one that came to me because we used to battle and when back in the days, dancing and everything like that, and I was nice. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I was nice. And he was like, his brother needed a dancer. You wanna come dance? And yo, we did a little tour around all the vocational schools in New York City, all the clubs and everything. And I was in 9th grade getting paid, $30, but still that was a
Back
lot to
then.
me.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Back then, that was a lot.
Yeah.
But that was also my opportunity there. I don't know what happened. Started getting into girls or whatever. Not doing. Just got distracted. Started doing something else. Right. Another opportunity came. Spectrum City. Right. Spectrum was a crew that did local parties around the neighborhood back in Roosevelt. Right. I was a roadie. That means I would help move the equipment and everything like that. Spectrum later on became Public Enemy,
Mm.
Mm.
right? I was there when he was forming the group. I was there when he was, yo, Tiny, we're going to do this. I can still remember when he was going to the meetings and everything else like that. But I wasn't focused. I left, started, chasing girls, whatever, cause you're not knowing that this person is going to actually make it or actually do it.
Yeah.
And they actually did it. You see what I mean? Another opportunity missed.
You was like the people who left Steve Jobs.
Right,
who didn't believe him in his garage.
Well, I didn't leave like that.
No,
it was
saying,
just,
but
yeah.
you didn't see it. So
right,
you
I didn't
take it,
see it.
So you
right,
didn't
I didn't take it seriously. But it was still an opportunity. Who knows where I would have been? I would have been touring 112 countries by now and everything else like that. You see? Now let's move up. Flavor Flav have a birthday party, I go there, whatever. Yo, let me tell you something. Heavy D. Heavy D is my man. Let me tell you something. I met Heavy D, and I'm not a groupie type dude. I'm not one of those dudes that get impressed by other stars or whatever the case may be, because I'm one of them people. Depending on how you treat me is how I'm going to treat you.
Yep.
You know, like that.
No
matter who you are. So if you cool when I meet you, then you forever cool.
Yeah.
I can even like your music or whatever, but if you ain't cool, I ain't messing with you. Heavy D was that is a genuine dude to the heart. I'm so glad I got to meet him, because the way I met him, I seen him behind the stage or whatever, shook his hands, yo, what's up? And I was gonna keep going. He pulled me back to me. He's like, yo, I'm not like that, man. What up? What's good? And we spoke for about 2 hours. That's how cool he was. Another opportunity I missed. You know what I'm saying? I was just impressed by the way he treated me and everything like that, that I have so much respect for him. He's a cool dude. Rest in peace. Let me see, what else? I started my own record label called Fubar Entertainment. Yeah, if you know what Fubar means.
I did see that name.
Oh, you did see that?
And I didn't understand what it meant.
When you was researching me? Yeah.
I didn't understand what it meant because it gave no explanation.
There's a movie called Fubar.
Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger just did it. Yeah.
But I don't know what it means.
Can I curse?
Go ahead. We'll bleep it out later.
All right. Fucked up beyond all recognition. That's exactly what Fubar means. Right? I was like, oh, man, that was dope. And you know where I got that from?
Where?
I got that from Tango and Cash. The movie. You got him, yo, we going to get Fubar now? Yo, he said, what the hell is Fubar? Fucked up beyond all recognition. And that was the name of my label. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the team. I had Steeples, Chuck, Hustleman, Malik. We had this. We had some great artists.
Nice.
Then everybody started moving to different countries. I mean, different states and everything like that. So I had to dismantle Fubar.
Got it.
Also another opportunity.
That's just missing.
But you know what? You're not talking about why these opportunities are missed. Because there's something about where your headspace was or what you was experiencing, whatever trauma. There was something going on why you let these walk past. Because you're clearly a different person now. Opportunities are not walking past you anymore.
No.
So there's a different. You're different now.
Yeah,
meaning,
I grew up.
What was it then?
I grew up. I was easily distracted back then. Like,
I think that's what it was. Just girls,
quite simply, chasing after girls.
And that could be a simple.
Listen, fellas. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Please talk to them.
Yeah, fellas. If you're broke, stop chasing after women.
Especially if you're broke.
Especially if you broke. Unless you get with somebody that's gonna help build your foundation, and not looking at the fact that you broke. If they with you and they're gonna help build and y'all both building together, that's one thing. But if you chasing and you don't have no money and you're broke,
You're pretending like you got stuff. Yeah.
stop it.
You know what Nas said, right?
Mm-hmm.
You lose money chasing women,
Right.
but you'll never lose money
You never lose women chasing money.
Are you feeling overwhelmed with your finances? Do you feel like you're barely making it paycheck to paycheck? Or are you unsure where your money is going each month? Maybe you're drowning in debt and don't know how to get out? Or you're struggling to find the right insurance for you and your family? Perhaps you're just thinking about retirement and worried that you don't have enough saved up. Fear no more, because help is here. United Agency is a financial firm who can help you put a plan in place for all of those things. And the best part is completely complimentary. That's right, we want to help you get ahead financially and in life because you deserve it. Whether you need help with budgeting, saving, tracking your money, finding the right insurance policies, planning your kids' education, building wealth, retirement planning, or estate planning to protect your assets and your family's future, our team is here to help you. Click the link in the show notes to schedule a one-on-one and take control of your finances and your future. Keep on listening. We'll see you soon.
Nah, it's one of my favorite lines.
Yeah, but at the same token, though, you shouldn't let money run your life.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You
gotta have a
out.
balance.
Yep.
You gotta have a balance. But for real, if you're broke, build up your foundation. When you in a position that you can spend money or whatever, dating is just that much more fun.
Mm-hmm.
How would you build up your foundation? Like speaking to those guys.
See a financial coach. Shut your steez too right here.
Shameless plug.
That's right. Yeah.
What else could you do?
Start learning about money, yo. We as growing up that didn't have money, we really don't know about money, and we didn't really learn about money. If you don't know about money, as soon as you get that money, you will blow that money. Learn about money.
Yeah.
It's a technique to learning about that money.
Yeah, because Instagram and YouTube and TikTok is not learning about money.
No, they
That's
don't.
Not it.
That's not it. That's not it. YouTube, I know you trying to get out there, you get your numbers up or whatever. Do the math. You'll have 48,000 people following you, likes and everything like that. How much money do that equivalent to?
Yeah.
If you're only getting a couple of $100, it just don't add up. So I'm just trying to tell you.
Make the dollar make sense.
Yeah, make the dollar make sense.
And just know, too, that, broke is a circumstance. And
Yeah.
And we always say, too, that poor is a mindset.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, broke is a state of mind. It's like you said, the poor is a state of mind.
If you keep saying you broke, you will always be broke.
Absolutely.
And just like you said many of times earlier, it's just like speak it into existence and go after it.
And
You
go
took
after
the
it.
action.
Yeah, and I'm taking the
Took
action.
the action.
And so that's why I missed out on so much. I was having too much fun. I won't take that away. I had a lot of fun.
No work.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun growing up. I did a lot of things, and I did a lot of things with no money and had fun.
You was at Freaknik, huh?
I was everywhere.
You was at the documentary? I gotta go watch it.
No,
You're gonna be on there.
You're not catching me on the
Like,
documentary.
hey.
Nah, I wasn't on the documentary and stuff like that.
You don't
Make
remember?
sure
You don't know?
if you see any blurred faces, guys, and they
That
have
was
a
tiny.
hat,
That was
I-
tiny.
blue bar on the shirt,
Now,
you know who it was.
I was at Bike Week, the Daytona Bike Week joint. I was at the Myrtle Beach Bike Week. I was
He said, look at the
at
athletic girls.
I was at the Jazz Festival in New Orleans. I did a lot.
So you was going after every type of girl.
I wasn't going. Well, I can't say I was going after every type of girl.
With the
I just
athletic ones, with the biker shorts, you with the ones who singing jazz.
Nah,
You wanna know
nah.
about everything.
well, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I mean,
Quick pause.
I do have my choice. I do have my type and everything like that. But back then I was in beast mode.
Living young
Right,
and wild and free.
The single life, absolutely, the single life, and just
Got
enjoying
it.
it.
Okay.
What they said? What they say? Young, dumb, and full of cum.
Yeah, absolutely. and but you live and you learn.
Yeah.
And I say this, I'm 56 right now, right? 56 is not old, people.
Not according to my child.
When you 20 years old, I used to think 30 was old till I got 30.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then when I got 30, I used to think 40 was old until I got 40.
Always thought 30 was old.
Now the same way, but I'm trying to tell you, it's not old. What's old is being broke.
It's played out.
That's old. So I'm saying this to say this. You work hard in your 20s, you'll play harder in your 30s. That's just it, right? I feel, I'm going to be honest with you. This is how I feel. I don't think anybody should get married in their 20s. I think you should do every wild and crazy thing you always wanted to do in your 20s. So when you're in your 30s, you grown up, you got everything out your system, and you should start living life accordingly.
Just
when
make
you
sure
start
you be
hitting your
smart
30s.
in your 20s, though.
Yeah, be smart.
Be wise, learn some business by you doing that
Yeah,
craziness.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Then
that's
I
what,
was
and that's another thing too. Start owning your own business. Look into ownership, owning your own business and creating money so you can have fun and do your things you want to in your 30s because you're not old.
And we're in an era where there's so many ways to monetize so many different things, from e-commerce to drop shipping to getting things overseas, where Airbnb, where you don't have to touch products.
Absolutely.
Like, there's so many different ways. So many different ways
to make money. Y'all got it good. It's like a gift and a curse what's going on right now.
The internet?
Yeah, the internet is a gift and a curse. The gift is it opens up so many doors for young people to make money. The curse is you don't know how to learn. You don't learn how to interact with people because all you is staying online and you're not learning about the basics of people's behavior. I feel sorry for y'all for that.
The COVID babies, they don't learn social interaction. They don't know how to express their emotions.
Absolutely, they don't. It's like for instance, right? Yeah, how old is your son?
13.
13, right? He'll be on his phone. He'll be playing a game, everything on his phone. Everything that he do, he's doing it on the phone. Take him to a barbecue, a family barbecue. Take away that phone. He'll be totally lost.
Not him. No.
We raising him right. Right.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. So
he got time limit on things. And then he has to interact with us.
And then we have to have time out.
No. I said clearly a family function.
Yeah.
Not y'all.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a barbecue.
Too.
Yeah, but I'm talking
that's why we started the barbecues.
Okay. Yeah. Because at the barbecues, other people will come, whatever. When they come, try it. I guarantee you.
But that's why we.
So shameless plug.
Yeah.
So that's why we started barbecues. So we have an annual barbecue we do every year.
Okay.
And we did it exactly for what you just said.
Oh well, congratulations.
And if you're on your phone, you're getting wet. So
so no one
is at our barbecue. Like
that's dope.
So
man.
everyone is out. Everyone's participating. Everybody's playing games, talking. No one's on their phones. You on your phone, you're getting hit with something. You get hit with a water balloon.
Even the older people who can't run around and stuff.
Put your phone down.
Interacting with
we're gonna talk. We're gonna play cards. We're gonna play games. We're gonna run around. We're gonna do something.
Set it up for that.
Now that's fire. That need to be.
Is that a banger?
What? That's
that's a banger.
Oh my
God. That's
gosh.
a banger. That you know what? That need to be recorded. Y'all need to do that on one of your shows, the Know Better, Grow Better shows. Y'all need to put that out there. Yeah, a live recording and start it. Like really start that trend.
Clips, we got videos.
We got a lot of clips.
We got a lot of content from the years.
But what I'm saying is, it's like, put it out there as to say, disconnect, call it something, disconnecting yourself from the phone or something like that, and tell people this is what we got to get to is interacting with people.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's a dope concept. That is so fire right there.
What's
because
this?
it's
Year
like
8,
yeah,
9?
because
well, we're calling the 7th annual, but it's really like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Because I've been back in New York for 9 years, so this would be technically 8, but we started numbering it after that.
okay.
So 8 years we've been doing it now.
So when is it?
July.
July
22nd.
22nd.
I'm coming to this one.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
coming to
We
this
didn't put
one.
it out there yet. We're actually putting it out starting tomorrow.
Nah, that's dope. Man. I like
And every
that.
year is a theme, so adults come in with the shirts on, whatever the theme is.
every
like
year we
everyone,
have
the
a theme.
colors, like everyone's participating in it.
Nah, that's dope.
So this year's theme is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So I gotta come dressed as a Ninja
You
Turtle.
can just have a shirt.
Or just have a
Oh,
green
okay.
shirt.
All right, cool.
Just wear green
All right,
with
cool.
your green fitted.
You know I'm gonna have it, right?
Exactly. So
Um,
yes.
Like one year we had the girls was the boys, which was the Supermans. We had the girl Superman,
Supergirl.
Spider Girls,
Oh.
Spider Girl, and Spider Boys.
Spider
Why I
Gwen,
can't think right now?
Spider-Gwen,
There we
and
go.
and Spider Man.
yeah.
There you
One
go.
year we did adults versus kids one year. So we did the minions.
Yeah.
The yellow minions were the kids. The purple minions were the adults.
Adults.
We did
Oh.
Dark Vader versus Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, that's fire. Man. Yeah, I wish I would have seen those a couple of times. That's fire. Because
And then we wet everybody.
We
like,
wet
we have a
everybody.
water fight, a legit water fight where we get like
Like, don't
3,000
come.
water balloons. Everyone has water guns. And we,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
full out
I gotta
war.
come loaded. I gotta
You
come
have
locked
to.
and
You
loaded.
have to.
Okay.
And if you think you're going to be cool and sit on the side, I'm not getting wet. That's
No,
what
no,
we,
no,
that's
no,
no,
no.
no.
I'm
In
coming-
general,
I'm-
whoever,
listen.
you're getting wet.
I'm coming there prepared for war. All right.
And if you feel like
Already, you know
anybody
what?
who say
Already,
I'm not getting wet, you getting
listen.
the bucket dumped on you.
already got this gun that I couldn't wait to try out.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Right? It's a new water gun.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Is it the automatic joint?
It's the automatic
I seen it.
joint.
Remember we seen it.
Yo,
We
it's
seen
the
it. We
order.
seen it.
I had to get it when I seen it. I said, "Yo, I gotta get this." I'm waiting to use it.
Well, you got a reason now.
Yeah, I
got
gotta.
a reason.
Hey, yo, y'all can have those super soakers all you
Make
want
sure
to.
you we
When
gotta
I
have
let
our
loose-
first aid kit because Sean always falls.
Oh, I'm
I've
gonna
been
let
good for the
loose.
last 2 years.
2 years.
Oh, okay.
2 years. I've been good. These kids be beating me up.
Yeah.
Yo, this-
Literally.
This gun
Like
shoots.
you can't be the host.
Yeah, this gun shoots 30 rounds per second. Yo, it's
Oh,
just.
I seen it.
Yo,
I seen it.
Oh, I'm
Man,
gonna light
hype,
somebody up. Oh, I'm gonna light somebody up.
It's not
I
gonna
couldn't
go-
wait.
Wait till we bring out our class because we got really good classic guns.
Uh-huh.
We got
Yeah.
the X shots,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and they're really good. Like
Yeah.
really, really good. And they fill up different. You know how you usually unscrew
The
them
little
on
one?
top?
Mm-mm.
Nah, you take off the back. 2 seconds, it fills up. Boom.
Yep.
And it's
Oh,
like
you
this
got
big.
that. Oh,
Uh-huh.
that. See, now that's gonna be my problem is refilling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be my
Nah,
problem.
so-
But I'm glad you said that. Now I gotta be aware. I might have to have something, get an extra clip or something. Okay, I like
yeah,
that.
but usually we do so the water war is the highlight. We do 2 rounds. We do 1 round straight water guns, and then the second round is straight water balloons.
Oh, okay.
And then I gotta hide the coolers because then the kids want the water from
Yeah,
the
we
coolers.
go in the coolers to the ice to the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we're
man.
gonna have a bucket just full of water for them set aside.
Yeah.
But that's fun, man. That's the thing I like right there. That's the kind of fun I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I think the adults have more fun than the kids.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
because you get out and you
Yeah,
interact and
and
stuff like
we're
that.
out there, and
Mhm.
then at the end we do a fireworks show for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Or for anybody who's there. So as soon as it turns dark, like 7:30, I do fireworks, and it's really nice.
No,
Like
it sounds really
Last
nice.
year
man.
we had 200 people showed up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we had like 400 people
This
register.
is people from out of state driving
Yeah,
up,
I got
taking
people
flights
from
up
out
here
of state
for this.
coming,
Yeah.
like
So it's big then.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's big.
Every year
Oh,
it gets bigger and bigger.
I like that. I like that. That sounds so fire. I like that.
But yeah, so that's why I say not JC because he knows when we outside, we outside.
Right, right.
He could put the phone down and just
I
be weird.
I had the reason I can say that is because my son went through that one day when he was like 14.
Mhm.
We went to a barbecue. His phone wasn't working. completely bored, all these kids running around and you not talking to them, you not interacting with them, nah, that's a no-no.
Your brother.
Yeah, that's a no-no. I didn't like that whatsoever. But he's different now. He's 20 now. He's more interactive because I had to jump on that real quick. Like, yo, this your family walking around. You don't want to know. Get to know. This is why you here.
Yeah, listen, with my brother, he's 14 now. But he's very legitimate, very introverted.
Right.
But back then he was worse. So one summer I took him from my parents and I was like, I'm gonna take him and I'm gonna break this out of him. He can't be like this all day, sitting at home and
to himself.
Me and Jamila had him every weekend for the summer, 12 weeks straight. Like the first 2-3 weekends, this man used to curdle up in the corner, be depressed. Cause I'd be like, listen, 2-hour phone time or PlayStation time, that's all you got.
Right.
And then we outside, we playing, and slowly it just started building up. He would be he'll get that attitude I know what's about to come.
Right,
so let me just go play to shut him up to oh, now I want to get active. Now I want to throw a football.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as he get his little
athletic,
break. He just need a break. After all of it, he just need a break for himself to just come back down. And you can see when he needs it. All right, go sit down and relax.
Okay.
And then he'll come back. But he needs that break too.
Right.
And then that told him too to verbalize. How are you feeling right now, right? Oh, you need time for yourself, so you need to tell me that so I don't annoy you.
Right.
Treating them as an adult, as a human, let's say a person, and just saying, okay, you need time? All right. Is 10 minutes okay? All right. In 10 minutes, put the timer on your phone. Right? I was that
that's
strict,
stern.
right?
Yeah, that's stern.
10 minutes, and then we're going to take a walk. We're going to do something.
Right.
Once we, what was it, a 20-mile walk?
We went from
my house, which is by Pelham Bay Park in the Bronx, and we walked all the way to City Island.
Wow.
Right? Yeah, with my son and nephew,
walk.
Right.
We walked zigzag through the park.
Right.
Walked all the way there, took a break, ate, had some drinks, and then
walked all
back.
the way back.
I said drinks like it was liquor, like water, guys.
I think we might know.
And then walked back and zigzag back.
Right.
20 miles.
See that and how is he now?
He's way better.
Way
I had to have that heart-to-heart with him once during the barbecue. He wanted to be left alone, and everybody wanted to play with him.
Right.
Everybody's running up to him, trying to play with him, and he was just aggravated. He didn't want to be bothered.
Ooh.
And I wet him. You don't want to play, we going to wet you. I wet him, and he threw a fit. He was angry, yelling, screaming, crying. He was really upset.
Right.
So I had to sit him down. I'm not doing this because I'm trying to get you upset. I'm doing this because I love you. I'm doing this because I want you to have fun.
Right.
You're not here to be angry. You're here to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Be around people. And he was just he said he didn't understand. He just wanted to have his space. I said, you can have your space, but I still need you to have fun.
Right.
We're here for you to have fun. And I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure you're enjoying yourself. You might not like it at first, but you're gonna eventually enjoy yourself. And we had a real hard talk. He told me how he felt, and I kept explaining to him, reassuring him how I felt and why I was doing everything. And ever since then, it was just all right, we good now. Ever since then, it was all right, we're gonna go play. You gonna play with me? And now he jumps on me, and now he's wetting me, and now he's interactive because he understood now. He needed somebody to break it down for him, so he could really understand how what was going on.
See, that's dope. See.
Yeah. And I think that translates to, bringing it back, reeling us back into business, or just because with business we deal with people.
Right.
And with people, it's just communication, right? Talking, communication, and getting out that element, right? Because we, again, like you said, right? We hide behind the internet.
Yeah.
So we put out anything we want, but it's not us.
Right. It's not yours. Right? Yeah. That's the curse. You know what I mean?
That's
anybody can be anybody on this internet.
But now we're giving us, me, Jay, Tiny, we're giving you the real us.
Absolutely.
The real conversation.
I'm definitely giving you me real. I don't know how to be fake. I just don't know how to be. If I don't like something, I'm going to say I don't like it. And that's just, I'm sorry.
And I would tell, and to the listeners too, after every podcast we do, we have conversations where we don't agree, right? And we agree to disagree. But that's okay.
Yeah,
Because
it's-
we respect each other at the end of the day.
It's-
We understand each other a little bit more.
Mhm.
Like, because some conversations take having a conversation, then leaving this situation to think about it.
Right, absolutely. People think different. We all think different, and if you're good people, everybody's looking for the common goal of being successful in a good way and everything else like that. But you're right. The main thing is respect other people like the way you want to be respected. And even if y'all got a disagreement, it's not like taken in a disrespectful way because y'all got respect for one another. So
Yep.
so
Yeah.
And
that's-
you know what? And this is a good segue to my next question too. So here at Bars and Hoops, you have many partners.
yeah,
You have 3, 4,
it's 5.
5 partners,
Yeah.
not including you.
Yeah, not in.
Not
It's
including-
6 of
so
us all together.
6 of you all together. So I guess the first question is, how did that partnership come
about.
together?
Mhm.
Because that's a lot of people to partner up with on
Mhm.
Well,
one venture like this.
All right, shout out to Stills the Great. Stills the Great, it would be our CEO,
Mm-hmm.
our RZA,
Mm-hmm.
because he's the one that put all of this together as far as like the team,
Mm-hmm.
right? He know each one of us from different areas or whatever.
Oh, so you didn't know everybody.
I didn't. Nah, I met everybody else through Stills,
Got it. So you knew
Right.
one person.
and that was Stills.
All right, go
Okay.
ahead.
And not everybody knew me,
Mm-hmm.
and they met me through Stills or whatever. And we had another radio station that we went to go work at because he was interested in sports and music, so he always wanted to do his Knicks Talks radio, right? Then you got a DJ JOJ, and then you got me that was doing my
Unorganized.
unorganized behavior, and we would go and we would do the show, and it would be called the Bars and Hoops Show, and we talk about sports and hip hop and everything else like that. So, and it was called Music Buff Radio, I believe, Music Buff.
Mm-hmm.
And one day we came to go do our show, and there was a show on before us, and it was cutting into our time. So Stills got upset with that. He said, "Yo, we're gonna have to do our own radio station." And we all said, "All right, cool." We all chipped in, and here we go.
Mm.
Got it.
And that's how this started. Everybody plays a position.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They play their part. I play my part. They play their part. And it just meshed together, and we working together.
Got it. So Steels was the visionary
Of
to
the Bars
bring
and
in-
Hoops.
Of the Bars and Hoops. So what was that conversation like, bringing y'all together?
He came to me. He said, "Yo," because he knew me, and he knew how I was into music and everything like that. And he said, "Yo, you think you want to come do a radio show with me?" I said, "Yeah, no problem. Let's do it." And he asked everybody else that he put, and then we all met. We went out to Racks, so pool place, and we ate. We talked about it, and boom. And the next thing you know, we started doing a radio show.
Got it. So now, what was the conversation in that room with all of y'all? Because I
The-
want to
the
know what the
conversa-
conversation
the
was.
conversation
because other
was-
people who are looking for partnerships or sponsorships,
Oh.
right, really don't know how to talk to people and establish a team,
Right.
more or
Right.
less.
Well, it was like it started off with, all right, yo, you know what? I don't like the way they treating us, man. But me learning, this is still saying, me learning about this, we can do our own radio show. And we was all sitting there like, yo, that's a good idea. So, yeah, we were all hosts, and everybody was like, yo, I'm interested. Yeah, let's do it. So it started off with the conversation of that, like, yo, we can do our own thing. We can grow. We can do our own thing. Then we would have meetings. We started having meetings on what moves we're going to take, or what we're going to do, and how we're going to do it, right? Stills found the location, because we was in the small room first. We was in the other room first,
In the same building?
in the
Right?
same
Okay.
building. Then this room became available, and then we moved over here. We painted the walls, we did the decorations and everything like that. And we all chipped in. And the thing started with dues. Right? In order for
The rent got to be paid.
right, in
Right.
order not just the rent, but things got to be done. You got to get equipment. You got to get this.
Mm-hmm.
So we all chipped in the beginning to get the necessary equipment that we need. Put our money in, boom. Then we put our dues in. The dues is for the electric, to go Wi-Fi, the cable, everything else like that to pay that off. And we running the business.
Everybody pulled the weight.
Yep. Everybody pulling their
Everybody
weight.
pulled their own weight.
Right. Everybody's pulling their own weight.
Understanding their roles, which is
Mhm.
very important.
Got y'all.
How did
listen.
you determine whose roles was what?
Mm-hmm.
Because all of you hoes.
we let everybody choose what they feel like they was good in first
Mm-hmm.
to see what they was going to do. I felt like I was good in for promotion, so I was promoting.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing the promotions and stuff like that. You had somebody who was a treasurer, somebody that drew up the itinerary of what's going on and how we were going to set up everything, and then everything we just freelance with until everything fell into place.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty dope. And now
So-
you've been here 4 going on 5 years.
right,
Strong.
absolutely. Oh, and we all signed a contract, a 5-year beginning contract to see what's going on. After the 5 years, then we're gonna go back to the table, renegotiate what we want to do, and then that's what it is.
As individuals or for bars and hoops?
For bars and hoops,
Okay.
and as an individuals or whatever. But see, we as individuals, we got it where we can go and do whatever else we want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You know.
there's no conflict of
Right.
interest.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Got it. That
So-
is-
Like it. That's a way to build a team.
Yeah, you gotta listen. I'm gonna tell you when it comes to building a team, it's like a marriage,
Mm-hmm.
right? You gotta get to know your team. You gotta get to know your dislikes about your team, your likes. You got to know their personalities. You got to know what ticks them off. You got to know what gets them going. You got to know all these things when doing this,
Yeah.
right? You're gonna have some people pulling up more weight than the other, and then you gotta have a conversation to bring them up. Anytime you have a discrepancy, it should be always talking.
The
Mm-hmm.
communication part.
Yeah, you have to have that communication. I don't care what y'all do. I want y'all to understand this part. Stop with the mad texting.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
I stand behind that 110%. The mind is such an incredible thing. It'll have you ready to jump off a roof.
They over here yelling at me.
Yeah, like,
It's all in caps.
Right.
yeah. If you see,
Put that
Exclamation
yeah.
point.
emoji.
it's your mind picturing that person's voice yelling at you when you see the caps, and that gets you more mad because you you thinking in your head, no, he didn't do this.
It's
And
the
but
way
then-
you said it.
right.
I didn't even say anything. I texted.
Right, and then when you get on the phone, the conversation is not what you thought the way the text was. So no mad texting. No mad. Stop with the mad texting. If you got a problem with your partners or anything like that, y'all need to communicate, sit down, have a reasonable conversation, and
Listen.
and listen. And listen.
And just really like don't attack people while they talking.
Yeah, don't come at them in an attacking way. Try to be, as professional as possible when talking to somebody, so they won't feel like you talking at them or something like that. If you got a discrepancy, talk to them.
When you first started bars and hoops with your partners, did you have any discrepancies?
We
in
all
the
did.
beginning?
Yeah, we all did. We all did.
Like,
but
we're
but
men, so like
yeah. But see, all right. Whoever you going into business with, try to have the 100% respect for that individual. Because if you got that respect for that individual and that individual got respect for you, it should never get out of hand. The conversation should never get out of hand. If you feel like the conversation's about to get out of hand, fall back, say, let's revisit this later. Go somewhere, calm yourselves down, come back, and then talk reasonable. Because when y'all yelling at each other, nobody's listening to each other.
Hope y'all listening to this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bars.
Yeah, nobody's.
And-
Yeah, you yelling. Nobody's listening. Somebody always want to be the overpowering
Yeah.
voice, whatever. That's not the way
Mm-hmm.
to attack us when you got a business partner. And the crazy thing, it wasn't even any money involved yet.
Mm. It was
You
egos.
see, yeah, it was like ego.
Think testosterone.
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's always
Like-
egos.
Yeah, kill the egos. Stop downing people. Kill the ego. Stop all of that.
Encourage each other.
Encourage, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I feel right there.
Did Steels have to be the moderator because he brought y'all together?
Nah,
Okay.
nah. Sometimes I had to be the moderator.
Everybody had their moments.
Yeah, sometimes
It's
other people
understandable.
had to be, depending on what the situation
Yeah.
is. Cooler heads prevail. Sometimes it'd be that person that's real quiet in the corner that will speak up and say something at the right time to calm down the situation, because he's really not that person that's confrontational.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He'll be out, all right, yo, chill, and then everybody, okay, maybe we should chill. You know?
So I didn't have
Yeah.
to chill until you said something.
Right.
Mhm.
So, but it's all about a respect value.
Yeah.
Y'all all gotta have a common goal. Everybody should be, when you run in a business, you gotta have a meeting at least once a week, right? And then as your business start to grow, you're gonna find yourself having more business meetings,
Mm-hmm.
because now you're getting
Things are
ready,
changing.
involved with a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the meeting and conversation and communication is key to when running the business, because everybody have to be on the same page for it to rock right.
Well,
You
and I
don't
feel
have
as,
to agree 100%. It's
Mhm.
okay to have a different perspective.
Yeah, always.
and I feel even if you're in business by yourself, start developing the habits and meeting with yourself every week as well.
Absolutely.
Just to talk it out, write it out, and everything. So then this way, if you get anybody else involved in your business, whether it be a partnership, it could be a one-time thing. Like you already have your meeting sets.
Yep, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the meeting is key.
Consistency.
Consistency in the meeting is key. And granted, none of us knew anything about radio when we started this, so we was all learning as we go,
Uh-huh.
right?
That's the
so,
best way. That's
yeah,
the best way to
so-
learn.
Right. So we was all learning as we go, and you know, the scene and what we do, and we gravitate people here. You see how that goes,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and I'm one of the main individuals that everybody know, because I want to make sure that everybody's show goes well. So I'm in there if I have to be in there. So that's just what
support.
it is. Yeah.
Yep. And then, bringing it back to what you're saying, what you said like earlier, how you used to miss every opportunity
Yeah.
younger. I know
Mhm.
you wasn't chasing nothing at this point, but what made you go after this opportunity?
Because it was there. It fell into my lap.
But there was a lot of opportunities
Right.
in the past that fell in your lap.
I
Right.
wasn't mature enough.
Mm.
I wasn't ready. The only way I can say, no, I can't say I wasn't ready.
So how you know when you're ready?
Right.
Never
Yeah,
really
I
ready for
can't.
anything.
Yeah, I can't say I wasn't ready. It was distractions. I was young. I can't even really like pinpoint it.
It's like
It was just that I let them opportunities pass me by,
all right, so
and-
why were you
and
so
then-
focused now?
because I realized how many opportunities I let pass by. And I sat down with myself and I said, the next opportunity that comes, I'm not going to let it go. And I'm going to give it my all and go into it.
Got it. Was there any opportunities before Bars and Hoops came about? Anything in between that came about? Or
Well,
no.
yeah, I try. Well, I can't say. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
There was a radio station that I went to go do something with.
Mhm.
Right. It was located in Manhattan. They was looking for personalities and everything like that. So I went over there, checked it out. For me to be a personality on their show, it was going to cost me $275 a month.
It cost you something.
Right. It cost me something.
Oh, nah.
Right. But
Got it.
I wanted to do it. I just didn't get a chance. It just didn't make sense, because the time slot that they gave me, I wasn't going to be able to make it, because I would have to get off of work. I would have to go all the way to Manhattan, and I would have to try to make it on time for it. So that just wasn't working. So that didn't go.
So that was the only opportunities before Bars and Hoops?
Yeah, basically.
All right, so, because I'm just thinking about, like, the time frame in between and, like, the person you had become in between, from missing opportunities, getting your mindset, and you right, to then being presented with Bars and Hoops.
Right. That, I would have to say, it was like a 5-year, space. You know, 5-year space. And let me say this. I've been at my job for 33 years. Right? 33 years.
Loyal and good.
He loyal.
Right. I'm not saying that to give myself a pat on the back. What I'm saying is I got too comfortable.
There you go.
Bars.
Right.
Message.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like,
there we go.
my thing was, I'm guaranteed I'm going to make money. I guaranteed a check a week. I'm good. I'm stable, making a little bit of money or whatever. And I got too comfortable. I know in life I'm meant for more. So when I figured that I was meant for more, my job then became uncomfortable, because now it's time for me to move forward and to go after for what I want to go after. And I should have been doing this the second year that I started working at my job. It's still being comfortable and still going after for what I want to get to.
That's 31 years that
And
you
that's
let
what
pass.
that's what I was looking for. That's
Right.
what changed.
Yeah.
That's what made a difference.
That's what that gap was. I was looking.
Right.
We was looking for.
Oh, okay. Oh,
There
I'm
we
glad.
I knew it was gonna come
drawing it
out. I
out.
was just waiting for it to come out. It's coming.
Yeah.
Right. So you get comfortable, and then you put other things on the back burner. Family. Okay. Now this is going further back. Like life. Yeah.
Exactly.
Life be life.
Yeah, life. If you want something real bad, you got to work for it. It's not gonna come to you.
Those
You
are
gotta
things you
work
don't
for it.
want.
Right.
They just come.
Huh?
Things that just come to you, just on your lap. You
Right.
don't want
Nah,
those.
you don't. Some of y'all get lucky. Some of the things just accidentally happen that you didn't know that you wanted,
Yeah,
and
but
it
they-
happened to
But
be
they
something
put
that
that
you
work
wanted.
in without realizing it.
Huh?
They put that work in without realizing it.
Right. Absolutely.
People who get things like that, who get lucky, is because they put that work in without even thinking about what they was doing.
Right.
And then something came along because of what they was doing.
Facts. Okay, I have to go with that. Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah,
created
they
that
didn't just get lucky.
opportunity.
Yeah,
Right.
they
you
didn't just get
created
lucky.
that. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what it is, because you put the work in. Good point. Great point. That's just what it is. You get too comfortable. If you too comfortable at your job and you really feel like you meant for more, find out what's that more that you meant for, and then go for it. Because I refuse to work a second job. I'm going to tell y'all that right now.
Preach. Me
Yeah.
too.
I refuse to make other people rich off the sweat of my back. If I'm going to do a second job, it's working for myself and putting in that time and effort to build it up to the point where I don't have to work anymore for anybody else, but for myself.
And how?
You see?
And definitely, and I want to tell people this too, but you still work, right?
Yeah, I still work.
And you own Bars and Hoops Radio,
Absolutely.
and you're about to do TV media,
Yep.
and
And your host.
Absolutely.
and you're hosting multiple shows,
Right.
here
And
at Bars
events.
Hoops,
Uh-huh.
and events,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and a DJ.
yeah. Just so that y'all know, I got a singles night party about to go down. Coming soon. Y'all just stay tuned. I'm going to call it a POF after work date night at the Iguana.
Plenty
It's
of
going
fish?
down.
I was gonna say, do I
Yep.
want to know what POF stands
Plenty of
for?
fish.
Yeah.
Plenty of fish.
Okay, just
Plenty of
checking,
fish in the
because
seas.
with your
Plenty-
food bar, I don't know. I gotta
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sure.
Plenty of Fish is a dating site.
Got it. And you do events. So
Right.
just want to tell people too that, and this is what I was alluding to, that you don't have to quit your job to start your dream.
Facts. Facts.
There's
My-
many.
my job is my security right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Pays the-
It pays the bills, whatever. It's the security right now. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the work in to get to make this my job for me to the point where I can retire from my job and be making good money doing this.
Yep.
Right.
And then as financial coaches, me and Jay always tell people that your job is your first business partner.
Facts.
And as your first business partner, yes, it pays your bills and stuff, but it's also giving you the money to invest.
Facts.
Because you couldn't come to the table when Steels came to you and be like, here goes my equal share, right? Or
if I didn't have any money.
If you didn't have any
Right,
money.
absolutely.
So don't be scared to still work and still go after your dreams.
Right. Good point.
And you also learn your values. With your job being your first business partner, you learn your values and what you like, you don't like, what you tolerate, what you won't tolerate.
Right.
Systems. You learn everything that way because now you know when you go in your own business, you want it a certain way. You're going to be better.
Don't lie to yourself.
It's another good one.
Yeah, do not lie to yourself. Meaning, sometimes it's not always good trying to please everybody because you're not going to please everybody.
Nope.
But the one thing that you know that you can please is please yourself.
Yep.
So if you feel in your gut there's something not right, act on it. Don't lie to yourself. That's just how I feel.
Yep. Going back to just be your authentic self, right? You know how you feel. You know what looks right. You know what, your morals, your values. So make sure you do things that are aligned with that.
Right.
And I'm not saying like with your job, if your job is treating you right, and I know sometimes we are worth more. Sometimes you need to just be at ease with that because the next job opportunity may treat you like SHIT.
Yeah.
But use that time and that opportunity of knowing the structure of your job and what's going to happen during the 9 to 5 and the times off you have, and use that as your opportunity to go start your business, go start your side hustle, and go do what you need to do and seize opportunities. Because, again, as you have that job, this is your time to take risk.
Facts.
Because when you're taking that risk, remember, when you first start something, you said it, you didn't have the structure in place, and you need that structure, and you're going to lose some money, right? Or you're not going to make money as fast.
Nah, you're not.
So, and anything worth building will not be fast.
That's key. Stop looking for that overnight money. That overnight money go by fast. I like to cook it up. Let it sizzle, then boil, and then it's going to become an overflow.
Yep, because it's a marathon, not a race. Taking it 1 mile at a time, so we can create that banger.
That's right. Yeah,
up
there we
in
go.
here.
That's
Right?
right. So
That banger.
now I'm also at my job. I'm also a union delegate. Right? That means I protect people's job that's about to lose it, and I fight for people on my job also. So I be doing a lot of things, and I'm in tune with a lot of other things. It's not a problem. This is just something I love to do.
You're a people person.
Okay, I take that.
No, you don't think you're a people person?
Yeah, I am a people person.
You look so sad about it.
Nah.
She called me a people person.
I know, right?
So
we're gonna fight after this.
Now,
the after hours.
I used to fight a lot. Yeah.
Over them girls.
Nah, not over no girl. I didn't fight over no girl. I just wasn't that type to fight over a girl because I believe that woman has a choice of who she let get close to them. You know, the only way I would fight over the girl if he was blatantly disrespecting her, or that was my sister, or a family member. But like as far as I'm in a relationship with somebody and she do something stupid, nah.
That's on you, bro.
I agree with you.
Yeah, nah. You come on. How can he get that close to you? The only way you can get that close to you is you open up for comment. You allow that. So a man gonna be a man. If he's gonna chase after you or whatever the case may be, and you let him get that close, you did that, not him.
Yep, that is true. Well, Tiny, before we wrap this up, is there anything you want to tell the audience?
I was waiting for the juicy questions, man. This
juicy?
was light. I thought y'all were really gonna go in.
You want some juicy? Go ahead, give me some juicy stuff.
Nah,
we don't got time.
Because now I want to know. Tell me about this girl. Tell me about this bro.
Nah, this is the Know Better, Grow Better show. That's for the after hours pod. But anything you want to tell the audience before we go? Any nuggets you want to drop for them?
Just stay tuned. The Know Better, Grow Better show is about to be the biggest show in the universe.
Hey,
I'm going to speak it in existence. I appreciate y'all too, man. I thank y'all for interviewing me because I feel special. And thank y'all for making me feel special.
You are special, Tiny.
And shout out to all of y'all out there. Y'all stay tuned.
Yep. And then hopefully hopefully we will be the next ones who have our TV media right after our pod being blown up. Anything you want to close us with, Jay?
I'd just say stay tuned to Tiny.
Oh, thank you.
Stay tuned to what he got coming on.
Yeah, you're going to hear more of Tiny, so hopefully you'll be back with us. Right.
Whenever you need me.
When you blow up and you're on TV, I want you to come back.
You're going to blow up, 5-year contract about to change.
You're like, I don't need to be on your podcast.
Right? I'm on TV now.
That's
Big
right.
network.
Every Tuesday, 8 to 10, unorganized behavior, you be there.
All right, guys. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this with somebody you love, maybe even hate. Give them a message.
Absolutely.
And with that being said, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.